We see this back and forth happening between different political parties as far as what the cause of this pollution is, but it's the same story year on year.
Well, I think the difficulty is that people are confusing two separate things. One is the stubble burning in Punjab, which is an unfortunate reality, but which needs to stop. Number two is whether that stubble burning actually contributes to the pollution in Delhi. Now, the jury remains out in that, primarily because between 2015 and 2022, when there were opposition governments, or there was an Akali Dal BJP government and then a Congress government in Punjab, the AAP government in Delhi kept blaming Punjab for the pollution. And at that point in time also, we used to say that if stubble burning is the cause of the problem, then why is it that the AQI in Chandigarh is at 108 even today? Why is it that major cities across Punjab do not have an AQI as high as Delhi? And the reason is very simple. Delhi has intrinsic causes of its own pollution. There is vehicular pollution, there's construction dust, there are industrial estates, there's lack of green cover with regard to density of population. So Delhi needs to fix all that rather than keep blaming Punjab all the time. And it is ironic that the same people who till yesterday used to blame Punjab for the pollution in Delhi now say that it takes 5 to 7 days for the smoke to travel from Punjab to Delhi, and Punjab is not to blame. Punjab was never to blame, right? If at all we are a part of the problem, we are a small part of the problem. The real problem is the density of population in Delhi and the intrinsic pollution which is omnipresent because of vehicular traffic, because of construction dust, as I mentioned, because of industrial estates. That all needs to be fixed.
Sure, long-term solutions have to be looked into, but as far as farm fires are concerned, ManishTewari, the central government has been saying that a lot of money has been given to Punjab to ensure that there is better management of the crop residue, 1,400 crores to the tune of that. The central government also goes on to say that 93% of farm fires that came this year came in from Punjab. Like you said, the Aam Aadmi Party had a certain tone when they were not in power in Punjab, and now they have a different tone. But is this something that we can completely turn a blind eye to when we're talking about the pollution crisis in the National Capital Region?
Well, to the best of my knowledge, and I had said this in 2019 also, on the 19th of November 2019, when I initiated a debate on pollution in the Lok Sabha, that if at all we are a part of the pollution problem in Delhi, we are a small part of it. Insofar as farm fires are concerned, with all the central government has given money, it has not percolated down to the farmers. And let me tell you another thing, as someone who represents demographically and maybe geographically the largest parliamentary constituency in Punjab, as a proportion, and this is anecdotal evidence of where we were with regard to farm fires in 2019, the numbers are significantly lower. And one thing which beats me always is that if farm fires, parali burning is the cause of pollution, then why is Nawashahar in my constituency not polluted? Why is Ropar not polluted? Why is Hoshiarpur not polluted? Why is Mohali not polluted? Why even today, as we speak, the AQI of Chandigarh is 108 and the AQI of Delhi is 450 or maybe 500 plus? I think these are very simplistic conclusions people arrive at the blame.
Sure.
Because if you look at data holistically, why aren't farm fires then causing pollution in Punjab? Why isn't the AQI going through the roof in Punjab cities?
Sure. ManishTewari, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. Shehzad Poonawala of the BJP also joining us here on this broadcast. Shehzad, if you heard what ManishTewari was saying, he says that it's an easy target, the farm fires in Punjab, and that gets blamed every single time. But there are other reasons that need to be looked into, and those need to be worked on.
I couldn't hear him very clearly, but having said that, in 2018, it was Mr. Kejriwal, which is a current constituent of the India Alliance, who said that Punjab's parali is the sole reason for entire North India's pollution. And therefore, we ask Mr. Kejriwal, since your Great Highness had said this, that Punjab's Parali is responsible. Today, in the last 2 days, 2,600 incidents took place. In the entire season, 26,000 incidents took place. What happened to the biodecomposer? Having said that, every bite of mine, Poonam, every reaction of mine, I've said the real cause for Delhi's pollution are the internal causes. And let's list them out. One, vehicular pollution. For that, you need buses so that people of Delhi can travel in public transport. Mr. Kejriwal has not brought the buses. In fact, now we are short of 6,000 to 7,000 buses. Two, road dust. He said that he would do mechanized sweeping of vacuum cleaners in the entire Delhi so dust would not be moving around. He has MCD today. Have you ever in your life seen a vacuum cleaner, mechanized vacuum cleaner in Delhi? No. Industrial and construction pollution. Did he find industries and construction sites which were polluting prior to this? No. Then biomass burning in Delhi. What has he done on that? Nothing. He keeps blaming UP, Haryana, Centre, Diwali. Diwali happened 2 days ago. Today the AQI is 450 plus. How come? 10 days ago the AQI was 600 plus. How come? Where was Diwali? 10 days hence there will be AQI in 500, 600 range. How come? It's not about the firecrackers. It is about these causes which I have listed. Unfortunately, Mr. Kejriwal and his team have no interest in fighting pollution. All they come up with is stopgap arrangements like odd even, which has been slammed by the courts, smoke towers, which were shut for 8 months, and they come up with these ridiculous ideas instead of taking accountability. That is the problem. The problem is not the smog. The problem is Kejriwal. Kejriwal is the reason why we are suffering.
Sure. But Shehzad, I just want to ask you one more question. You know, this is an issue that the National Capital Region has been facing for several years now. It's not a 1, 2, 3 year story. Unfortunately, the people of Delhi, the people of the National Capital Region feel like all political parties have failed us. You spoke about MCD and the Aam Aadmi Party now having control over the civic body, but it was the BJP that had control over MCD for 15 long years.
Let me tell you what the BJP did. As a central government, we gave Delhi eastern and western corridors, which basically take out 40,000 trucks from entering Delhi each day. We gave the Dwarka Expressway. We have given the Dhola-Kua flyover. We have given underpasses, including the next to Pragati Maidan, if you remember that underpass. We have ensured the metro rail is running here so that the public transport is enhanced. This is what Modi ji has done to ensure that the vehicular emissions and the other transport issues are solved in Delhi. As MCD also, we were taking steps to do the cleaning and to do all the kinds of precautions to ensure that the air pollution is not contributed by internal factors. But today they have MCD, they have Delhi government and they have Punjab government. What is preventing Mr. Kejriwal, after 2 warnings of the Supreme Court, to stop the Punjab's Parali burning?
Sure.
In this period, it contributes 40 to 45%. I'm not saying that this is responsible for pollution in summer. Summer is different cause. At least in this period, Punjab government is there. What stops them?
Sure. Sure. So the hypocrisy is what the BJP and the Congress both are pointing out as far as Mr. Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party go. Shehzad, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18.